What if a city of perhaps 40,000 people built underground sewers, standardized every single brick, and then simply vanished? Not conquered, not burned, just gone. That question has haunted archaeologists since the early 1920s. Survey teams across the Indus Plain began pulling back the soil and finding something that had no right to exist. The city is Mohenjo-Daro. It sits in what is now southern Pakistan along the Indus River. Researchers expected a modest ancient settlement. What they found rewrote the timeline of urban civilization. Streets in a near-perfect grid, multi-story brick buildings, a water management system no other culture on Earth was attempting at that time. This was 2500 BCE. The Indus Valley Civilization stretched across more than 1 million square kilometers, from the Himalayas to the Arabian Sea, larger in geographic footprint than ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia combined, and almost no one talks about it. Here is what the bricks tell us. Every single one across hundreds of Indus sites follows the same ratio, 1 to 2 to 4, length to width to height, consistent, identical. Archaeologists have measured thousands of them, and the precision never wavers. That kind of uniformity requires a shared standard, some form of central coordination reaching across Pakistan, India, and Afghanistan. Yet we have found no palaces, no royal tombs, no monument to a king or a conqueror, not a single confirmed image of a ruler anywhere at Mohenjo-Daro. This is the first chilling realization. The most organized urban civilization of the Bronze Age left behind no record of who led it. Either power worked here in a way we don't recognize, or whoever held it chose to leave no trace. Walk the streets and the planning becomes impossible to ignore. Main avenues run up to 10 meters wide, oriented along cardinal directions. Side lanes branch at precise right angles. The city was designed for movement, for trade, for daily life at enormous scale. But it is the drainage system that stops modern engineers cold. Every house, even modest ones, connected to a municipal underground network, covered brick channels ran beneath the streets. Inspection points allowed maintenance. Wastewater flowed away from homes toward collection areas. Not Egypt, not Mesopotamia, not China. No civilization of this era was doing this. The second moment of subjective analysis sits quietly here. Consider a family in Mohenjo-Daro around 2400 BCE. They wash in a private bathing area with a floor built to drain. Used water flows through a brick channel beneath the street. The sewage disappears. Meanwhile, in contemporary settlements across the ancient world, people managed waste in open pits. The gap between these two realities is genuinely disorienting. It tells us something about Indus priorities that we still struggle to name. At the city's highest point stands the Great Bath, a brick-lined pool, roughly 12 meters long and 7 wide, sealed with bitumen, a sophisticated waterproofing technique. Steps descend from both ends. The evidence remains inconclusive, yet it suggests a society with organized ceremonial practices at the very center of civic life. No inscription explains it. We are guessing at meaning from the shape of bricks alone, and that uncertainty pulls us toward what may be the strangest mystery of all. The Indus script appears on carved seals, pottery, and copper tablets. Over 4,000 inscribed objects have been catalogued. The script contains somewhere between 400 and 600 distinct signs. It has never been deciphered. Every proposed solution has been contested. We can read their architecture, their tools, their weights, but not a single word they wrote. The third and most haunting realization arrives here. Around 1900 BCE, the great Indus cities began to empty. Mohenjo-Daro, Harappa, Dholavira, all declined within a few centuries. People left, infrastructure decayed. The civilization that had thrived for nearly 700 years quietly dissolved. Why? Scholars point to climate change as the most supported explanation. The monsoon patterns feeding the region appear to have shifted. The Ghaggar-Hakra river system, on which many Indus settlements depended, seems to have dried up. The evidence remains inconclusive, yet it suggests environmental pressure played a decisive role. There is no evidence of large-scale conquest, no widespread burning, except in a few layers at Mohenjo-Daro itself. Grouped skeletal remains have been found in unusual positions. Some show signs of violence. Whether this reflects a late massacre, a localized conflict, or something else, scholars have not agreed. An entire civilization gone without a final battle, without a recorded collapse, without even a name we can confirm they gave themselves. They traded with Mesopotamia. Their seals have been found in ancient Sumer. Their cotton textiles were among the earliest ever produced. They used a binary weight system of remarkable precision, matching nothing else in the ancient world. They were not primitive, they were extraordinary, and they chose to leave no egos behind, no statues of rulers, no victory carvings. Only perfect drains, perfect bricks, and a script that still refuses to speak. What kind of civilization builds for perhaps 40,000 people and leaves behind no name? If you have a theory about what the Indus script might be hiding, the comments are waiting.